a little while back. You won't be able to see what it is right now because I'm still in the menu, but... Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Splintered Fate. Spontaneously sponsored by Nickelodeon, in fact, and everything. There's a new Ninja Turtles game. Another one. Kinda wild, you know? Didn't really expect that. It has online play and local. So they seem to have done a pretty good job on that score. And from what I heard from people that actually pay more attention to the continuity of things like the comics and such, it actually combines a bunch of those continuities together. So it's a bit of an odd duck in general, but kind of interesting. Sure, go ahead and tutorialize me. This demo, to my knowledge, isn't that limited. But I don't know how limited this demo actually is. So there we go, let's put that there. When this eventually loads... yeah, this is, for those wondering, a full proper roguelite. And we'll get into more detail in a minute here. Now it's tutorial time.
If I'm gonna be the leader Master Splinter wants me to be, I have to focus. Train harder. Wish the others were here. They're good,
seems loud.
not good enough. None of us are.
Yeah, no, that is loud.
Better.
Voice seems okay. And when the music kicks in, based on how that was, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Yeah, that seems much better.
How can I motivate them? Something's not right. A foot! What the heck are those creeps doing here?
Beat up some Foot Clan, as you do.
Not exactly the kind of training I was expecting. Hold on. What's this?
I mean, it's probably better training than just standing there hitting a dummy. But yeah, this is what I was going to start talking about. This has full, like, upgrade trees and everything, and it's also got a ton of meta progression. This is one of the few ones that I know a decent bit about because I saw somebody covering one of the console versions of this about a month ago, I think, at this point, give or take. Yeah, we got like Utrom damage and things like that. I don't fully understand what that means, but I know it's, you know, you can tell it's a damage type. I'm gonna go ahead and take Light Shell. Yeah, immunity to projectile attack seems like a good idea. Damage with power of technology. Okay.
Whoa! I feel stronger. Not that I'm complaining. Now, let's see if any more of those foot jerks are lurking around. Another ambush, guys? You seriously need to come up with some new tricks.
Is it really an ambush if we expected them to be here?
Okay, this is definitely new. Looks like a strange coin.
I mean, it looks more like a metal flame, but sure.
Pretty sure I'm gonna need Father to explain all this. Just a little farther.
Whee!
Guys? This is getting kind of ridiculous, don't you think? Your lame sneak attacks followed by me kicking your butts. Deja vu all over again. Ninja style.
I don't know how those swings weren't hitting that guy, but he also was just kind of standing there, so, you know.
Another purple thing? Sweet.
Let's see. Utrom damage, Utrom damage, or Utrom damage. Let's go ahead and take the 30% chance to do that with basic hits.
You.
I don't know about that one.
Leo? Can you hear me? I don't know what happened. He's gone.
Reception shot. I gotta get back. Sensei's in trouble.
Yeah, but we got some trouble already.
No. And these guys aren't messing around like the ones before.
One of the rats' spawn has strayed from the nest.
Shredder. Show yourself!
Not so fast.
Yeah,
My
we weren't winning
soldiers
that.
Have you beaten? Too easy. I could have you destroyed here and now.
That's a pretty good shredder.
Your ultimate demise will have to wait. Your family's doom is at hand. You, your brothers, your pathetic fool of a father. Where has your feeble old master wandered off to, I wonder? If you happen to find the rat, do let me know.
Well, that raises some questions now, doesn't it? Oh,
Leo? Where did you come from? You're hurt.
I'm good, April. But Father, where is he? What happened?
He's gone, Leo.
if Shredder doesn't have him, then who would?
It looked kind of like the thing you just came out of, Leo. Where the heck were you?
Training. And then Shredder and his foot goons ambushed me.
I told you guys it was Shredder. I'm gonna recycle that tin can for sure.
Of course.
So fast, Raph. This is big. The way they took Master Splinter and sent Leo back here.
My sons, can you hear me?
Father, is that you? Where are you?
Physically, I know not. Mentally, I speak from across the astral plane.
Handy
To me,
party trick.
You are injured. Be healed.
Well, that's convenient.
I got too cocky. Let my guard down. And then Shredder.
Stop. Do not punish yourself, Leonardo. I too was caught by surprise. It appears Orokusaki has new tricks at his disposal.
How do we find you?
I do not know.
We're gonna come get you, Sensei, wherever you are. Nothing's getting in our way.
We won't let you down, Father.
I have never doubted your courage nor your perseverance, my sons. And there may be ways I can aid you in this task.
I found this strange coin, Sensei. I thought you would know what to do with it.
Yes, I recognize this. An aspect of dark magic.
Also convenient.
Whoa! It disappeared! How is that possible?
Magic.
I can extend this power to you.
You know, most things are convenient that way. Yeah, here's our meta progression. In this particular case, there's not a ton we're gonna be able to do because we didn't get given much, but we get a couple options. We can do more attack damage, more special damage, or have more health. I mean, I feel like we know exactly what I'm gonna do here. Always hit harder.
Should you uncover more of these coins, return them here in exchange for powerful blessings. And always remember your training, my sons.
Father? Father! He's gone, guys. What do we do now?
We stop talking and start smashing, that's what.
There we go. Now we get dragon upgrades. And you're immediately able to switch between all four
What
of
can
them.
I say? I take multitasking to a whole new level.
So let's see, you have a barrier, or that deals damage to nearby enemies. You gain health. You can gain health on every encounter. Is the inspirations? The inspirations are actually things that they can get as passive bonuses, though everybody seemed to be able to get them from what I was seeing before. Okay, you've got a grapple.
Only thing better than pizza is more pizza.
You've got a taunt. Yeah, that checks out.
It's a dirty job, and I'm the one to do it.
I need to get back to the lair to test out a new hypothesis.
I'm not so sure how I feel about the barrier, but yeah, we'll take the reach. See how this works out for us.
If we're gonna get to Shredder, we'll have to make our way back to the rooftops. That's where the foot jumped me.
What are we waiting for? Let's go.
I just hope Father's okay.
We all do, Mikey.
At least they all get to talk, even if you only get to bring one of them.
Whoa! What is this?
I forgot to tell you guys. I ran into this just before Shredder and his goons ambushed me. Looks totally powerful, dudes.
I appreciate that they have different poses.
But only for a short time. The power faded when that portal thing returned me to the lair.
Huh, curious. I should call Metalhead and have him run some tests.
No time, nerdling. Take it and let's go get Sensei.
Let's see, stack of ooze to enemies hit by dash, boost lasts longer, final strike applies to ooze. Let's go ahead and take the final strike applies ooze.
It's effective.
And you'll notice each of those was going to give us 10 coins as well. You will sometimes have different currency options attached to the upgrades you're picking. So that could actually be very important to choose from as well. Seems like we're reaching past where our attack's reaching too, which is interesting. There we go. Here comes some more of them though. Okay, that shield really doesn't last very long. But that staff spin should be pretty good.
Bye-bye.
So let's see, we can select a turtle power, gain a bunch of money, or get a bunch of crit chance for 4 rooms. Let's take a turtle power. A water power specifically, because there's a bunch of elemental bonuses in this. In this case, since we picked water, we get either water on our attacks, extra range on our stuff, or water damage on dashing. Let's go ahead and take the water damage because we don't know what things are going to be weak to, and having elemental damage might be a good idea. You'll also notice it adds graphical effects to our attacks. Like the purple is Donnie's, of course, standard or color effect, and then I think the purple splash from the last attack is the ooze thing, and then every attack, of course, is splashing water around too. Like the levels of detail are kind of nice.
Did you know a squirrel is just a rat with better marketing?
Mousers. And of course, still more rats.
Interesting. Looks like Stockchin is on the Shredder's payroll. Not a bad paint job.
There we go. 50% attack boost for 4 rooms. Yeah, I'm compelled by that. So I'm not super worried about keeping money for meta progression since, you know, it's just a demo. Otherwise, I would have probably taken the coins.
I should sample the sputum while I can.
There we go.
Ah, nice infill, just no exfil.
Not every line can be a winner, I guess.
Wonder if we could charge the city for this service.
Well, that first assumes they know you exist, and that's probably a problem. We'll go ahead and take an upgrade. 4 stacks of ooze, 20 damage, or double my shield holds damage. I'll go ahead and take the extra ooze. The ooze seems to be being pretty effective. So we go to a red room, or we go to a red room. We're going nowhere else, apparently. But this implies that there's going to be choices as far as what rooms you go to at some point.
I named this rat Humongous.
The Rat Baron. Okay. No relation to the Rat King, I presume. Also, not very strong. Despite having a nice big health bar, really ain't lasting very long.
An exceptional encounter.
I wouldn't say that, Donnie. Nearby enemy is struck by lightning 4 times for 25 Utrum damage. The thing is, I think that replaces our spin. Oh no, it replaces our shield. Then yeah, actually I'm down for that. Because the shield doesn't really impress me very much.
Not exactly free of charge in more ways than one.
Let's give it a shot.
Ordnance unarming system enhanced robots. Mauser.
Mousers that can shoot lightning. Okay. That's upsetting. That's fine, I got my own lightning.
A perfect core computational microchip. I'm gonna get that back to Metalhead for a closer look.
Okay, ooze can stack up to 6 times, extra ooze damage. Ooh, yes, when ooze expires, it's reapplied to one nearby unaffected enemy. Yeah,
Nasty
spread
stuff.
the poison. Ah, there was scrap in that box, okay. Yeah, the one downside this game has is the moveset's a little basic. You just have your E move, your Q move, and your basic attacks. That's all you got. It's enough to get the job done, but it's not, like, gonna blow anybody's minds.
Oh my.
There we go. Look at that ooze work him over. There you go. 15% to all damage dealt? I mean, yes? Yes?
Whoa, a portal.
Hey, I wanted to learn more about them. I guess now's the chance.
You just gonna walk through it?
Why not? Maybe it'll take us to Father.
Donnie's right. We don't have a lot to go on right now. As crazy as it sounds, walking through this portal actually makes the most sense.
What better way to learn about a portal than by going through it? Whee!
Okay, this ain't too weird.
Yeah.
Looks like some kind of shop.
Yeah. You think they sell pizzas here?
Not sure you want sewer pizza.
Yeah, better make sure one of the toppings isn't tetanus, Mikey.
That's cool. As long as it's got pineapple and anchovies, too.
Ah, my honored and valued
Totally don't look
guests,
suspicious at
welcome
all.
to my sensational shop of sundries. I am called the chairman.
Is Beezy sit in a chair?
What's sundries?
It's just a fancy word for miscellaneous goods, Mikey.
From the looks of this dump, I don't think good's the right word for this stuff.
Raph, show some respect.
Nope.
Just saying.
Please don't let the detritus fool you. Your purple-clad comrade has the right of it. My humble market abounds with items you are sure to find both good and helpful in your quest.
Wait, how do you know about our quest?
Mine is a very busy establishment. A rare commodity in this in-between place with a diverse and thriving clientele. As a result, I am privy to, shall we say, the gossip of the times. Such as the recent news of your quartet's harrowing journey to save your master from the notoriously naughty clutches of the Foot Clan.
Yo, chair guy. If any of those clients you're bragging about told you where those foot goons got our father holed up, this would be a real good time to spit it out.
Believe me, my irascible friend, if I did have access to such crucial information, I would readily share it with you.
For a price.
Customer service is, after all, my highest priority. But alas, I cannot provide what I do not possess.
But you did say you could help with our mission.
Yes, I have for purchase many special items, charms, and enhancements, if you will, that once bought provide the buyer with powers and abilities they had previously lacked. Oftentimes when they are needed most to overcome seemingly unassailable odds.
That's surprisingly convenient.
Sounded like one huge scam to me.
Doesn't it, though?
I assure you I am a legitimate businessman soliciting an honest service. At a fair price, of course.
I feel like this is gonna be a matter of perspective.
Anything worth having is worth paying for, don't you agree? So please, peruse and ponder my goods. I am confident you will find something to your liking.
his 3D model does not look anywhere near as good as that two-dimensional art for him either. He just looks like he's wearing a weird sweatshirt in his 3D model, and I don't know how to feel about that. Healing, coins... You know, no, your shop does suck. Your shop sucks a lot, man. I'm very disappointed. I guess I'll take the
I'll use this with
coins.
Father.
Fuck you. I'm gonna splash water all over your weird stack of staticky TVs.
Scrap for payment? What the heck kind of shop is this?
Junk man wants junk. Kinda makes sense if you think about it.
Or if you don't think about it, depending on how you look at that.
This chamber, it's closed on all sides.
Great. No stinking exits.
Hold on. Is that Slash?
You're right. That's totally the big guy.
Turtles, be careful. Things aren't what they seem.
Leatherhead?
What do you know? It's a trap.
Yes, I'm here, mutant. In this fetid sewer with you and the rest of your disgusting ilk. But not for long.
What do you mean?
He made promises. I will return to my natural state. And all that is important is the remedy and its price.
What price?
Your destruction.
About the only problem with the voice acting here is the volumes are a little wildly different in places. A fight like this makes me real glad I have poison. 'Cause I get the feeling there's gonna be times I'm not gonna be able to hit him. Or rather, I'm not gonna want to get close enough to try to hit him. Okay, so he swarms the rats and then dives through. Okay, not sure why he and any of these rats have a connection, but sure. I guess that's a thing that can happen. Okay, he's also got a water blade move. Understood. But he's now up on the surface again where I can hit him. You're not really putting up that great a fight there, or the Leatherhead, I gotta say. You're a little bit of a disappointment so far.
Come forth, denizens of the underworld.
You know, with all that talk about mutants, maybe you shouldn't be consorting with giant rats. Then again, he's also killing them all for me, so you know what? Maybe he does understand that he shouldn't like those. I think he's mad. I think he might be slightly upset. Neat spin move. I can do that too. Well, you got transformed into a body on the ground.
Leatherhead sure puts up a monster fight.
That's because he believes he is a monster, Raphael. He is a tortured soul, one that is easily manipulated.
Slash! Let's get you out of there. What? Are those train ties? Oh, this is gonna take a while.
Interesting.
Really didn't take nearly as long.
Someone's protecting Leatherhead.
Looked more like he melted into the ground. I'm not so sure about that statement.
Slash, buddy! You're free!
How did you end up trapped down here?
I came looking for you and your brothers, Leonardo. There have been bizarre happenings on the surface. Odd creatures appearing seemingly out of nowhere, roaming and terrorizing the streets to the point that the police are enforcing a mandatory lockdown for all civilians.
Dang! Sounds like things are getting cray-cray up there.
I suspected the Foot Clan is somehow responsible, and I came to warn you. But unfortunately, I was ambushed and taken prisoner by Leatherhead instead.
I wouldn't sweat it too much, pal. The whole ambushing and taking prisoners thing's going around tonight.
Yeah.
Foot jumped Leo earlier and snagged our father, too.
Oh no, Master Splinter.
We think the Foot Clan has Father. We're working off some pretty fragmented data at this point, so we can't be 100% certain yet. Whatever's true, none of it is making sense. Leatherhead's never attacked us unprovoked before. And what the heck was all that talk about his natural state?
Don't waste too much brain juice trying to figure it out, Don. Just a matter of time before that scaly kook snapped.
Maybe, but that was definitely a teleporter he used to escape, which totally proves my theory.
Maybe not
Shredder's got himself
totally.
Some new high-tech toys.
I don't know. My vote's still on something darker than normal science, Donnie.
Will you geeks shut up about all that computers and crystal balls junk for 2 freaking seconds?
No.
Giving me a bigger headache than Mikey was with all his whining earlier.
Raph's a total jerk, but he's not wrong. We need to quit all this dumb arguing and get going so we can save Father.
That's
We
the
do have
spirit,
places to
Mikey.
be.
I'm confident you'll be successful.
I hope so, big guy. We've never done anything this big without our sensei. I'm getting worried we might not be able to handle it without him.
We gotta get moving. Thanks for
Technically,
all
you
the
still
intel,
have him
Flash.
with the
Now,
astral
slow.
projection.
Watch your back down here. You heard Leatherhead. He's not finished yet.
Either way, a lot to unpack there.
Dudes, where'd all the people go?
Last time I saw the docks this empty was when that rusty sewer drain exploded and flooded everything.
Very talkative
Talk
game,
about
though.
clearing a place out real quick.
Looks like Slash was right. The authorities have all the civilians.
Not that that's a
hunted down.
surprise.
Good, let him hide. Just means nobody's gonna get in the way of us pounding the foot.
True.
Yeah, but it means nobody's gonna help us either.
You might be right, Mikey. Nobody will help us.
Huh?
You'll see. Let's go.
Let's see. Multi-hit chance thanks to Mikey. Raph can give 2 different types of critical chance. I like the idea of multi-hit. Weird text parsing on its pop-up there, but best not to worry about that too much. Okay, it'll even prompt when a multi-hit actually goes. So that's good information. Aha! I didn't expect that to go in one go. Oh, there. Oh, good. Them exploding seems to hurt the other enemies, too. Good to know.
See you later.
I also can't dash as quickly as I might think I can, which is starting to get me in trouble. Let's see. Static charge, once full, your special triggers a shockwave, which stuns. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Extra damage does sound good, but a stun might save my life. I thought for a moment it just turned into a projectile.
To deploy so quickly.
I mean, we don't know how long this has all been going on at this point. Aside from, presumably, most of this day/night, all of this has been getting put together. But they could have been prepping this for weeks and just hiding it pretty well.
This really hurts.
Haha, science joke. That sword is concerning that man has. There we go. We'll go ahead and take the coins. I don't think I need
I'll use
scrap
this
right
for
now.
Father.
I can definitely see the voice lines ending up getting repetitive, which is going to be a real big downside for this game, probably. Like, at some point, people will probably just turn those off. Which is one of those double-edged sword situations of, like, it's part of the charm, but also I can definitely see them ending up saying the same line like 30 times and people starting to lose their minds. I lost control for a second there. He just kept walking down and left and wouldn't let me move him in any direction.
I must destroy such a fine piece of tech as you.
That's fine. There will be plenty more where that came from.
I'll see you to the door, mouse.
He's trying his best. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and apply 2 stacks to something that doesn't have it. That should work out just fine. Kinda wishing that healing ability would show up.
Unreliable super soldier tech. It must be easy for the foot techs to maintain.
There we go. Get those backup dancers out of here.
Things are feeling 50%.
I wouldn't say 50 right now. It's more like 25 right now, and that's a problem. There we go.
About nothing.
I don't know. We took more than nothing damage there, and I'm a little concerned. We only have Utram damage on our little lightning button. Need 5 of some kind of arm plate for that. I know what that is, but I don't remember exactly what it is, if that makes sense. Let's go ahead and just take the chance to deal more damage.
Another parlay with the chairman.
Way to spoil it, we're going to a shop there, Donnie.
Whoa, this is different.
Goodness. The chairman is full of surprises.
Bros, is that?
A giant squid, or maybe even a mythological sea kraken?
No! Ah! And look who else is here! One of those punk frogs dudes!
Yeah, it's Genghis. What in the world is he doing here?
Man, I can't stand those chumps. Never know whose side they're on.
Pretty sure the only side they care about is the one that lets them create the most anarchy, Raph.
Well, if they want Antarctica so bad, why don't they just move someplace where it snows all the time?
Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, probably not worth trying to explain that one. Yep. He's just here.
Looking at, huh?
I don't know. A slimy little punk?
Yeah, nothing like the pot calling the kettle black.
More like the mutant reptile calling the mutant amphibian green.
Huh?
Leave the terrible jokes to Mikey, Don.
Hey!
Why are you here, Genghis?
What? Can a guy do a little shopping, huh?
You don't exactly strike me as the shopping type.
Yeah, more like the break-in and entering type.
Not today, Turtle. Don't gotta break in when you're being invited.
Invited? By who?
Well, me, of course. I told you my humble shop is host to a rich variety of clientele, did I not?
Only thing rich is you believe in this 2-bit tadpole's not here for a 5-finger discount.
4 fingers, Raph.
Not everything's about math, Einstein.
No, but commerce certainly is. Mr. Genghis is here to spend his hard-earned money on my goods. No different than the 4 of you.
Money? I thought we were supposed to pay you in scrap, Chairman.
Yes, well, it's as they say. One man's trash is another man's treasure.
I have some doubts in this case, but sure. You believe what you want. I want the upgrade, but I need the health.
Invented in Italy, perfected in my stomach.
We'll go ahead and grab the coins just so I feel a little better about things. And you know what, we may as well buy the damage boost too.
Upgrades for this geek.
Watching you.
Until we meet again.
And off we go. Back at it. Lightning has passed. What do you mean lightning has passed?
Oh, health is flagging.
I'm glad I bought health, because boy, we'd be dead right now if I didn't. Gets a little bit ugly a little quick, huh?
Grab scrap while you can.
You would think with breaking all these Mausers, we'd also be getting a lot more scrap. Because I don't think we're smashing him into that small a set of pieces.
My respect to your maker.
Yep, all that health is gone already. That was really a shame. Oh boy.
Sweet sorrow.
There we go. Ooh, the ooze is so helpful. Not a sentence I thought I'd ever be saying. Ooh, more stuff. Gimme. We're gonna die in this next room, probably. I don't have a good feeling about this. Especially not with all of these lasers. I swung one too many times. God damn it. We were so close to getting somewhere potentially.
Faring well?
Could be worse, I suppose.
We'll find Splinter, Leo. I promise.
Yeah. Thanks, April.
Moving on, though. I got tired of the mess around here and decided to toss some of your stuff in an old chest by the dojo. If you need anything before heading out, that'll be the place to find it.
Aw, thanks, April. Mighty kind of you.
Don't get used to it. I got a lot better things to do with my time than to clean up after you guys. Here's hoping you take the overly obvious hint.
I suppose there's not much else to do when there's a lockdown over the whole city, though. Oh, hey, you're just kind of hanging out here, huh?
May I be of assistance, Donatello? The Foot seems to be employing a large amount of stock gen tech. Hack into this, search for a client list, purchase records, serial numbers, anything that could give us insight into who's really involved. Command acknowledged.
Stock gen? Why in the world would Baxter Stockman want to get caught up in Foot Clan business? Especially now that he's mayor.
Huh, money for all we know.
That's a sentence to unpack.
That's his regular MO, at least. Regardless, let's see what we can learn. Could be more going on here than we first thought.
Where do we actually spend our upgrades now? It looks like all the way over here. You know, cleaning up and making things really hard to get to are two very different things. Based on the way our health went, we do actually need that health upgrade pretty desperately, so we're gonna buy a few of them. Ooh. There we go, a revive. That'll make a huge difference for us. Some move speed. Felt like I was moving okay. I don't think I need that. Dash attack, multi-hit chance, special charges faster, though these need gems, so we're not doing those. I mean, obviously I'm going to get a few more hits of attack damage. A bit of special damage probably would be a good idea as well. And we'll go ahead and grab a dash charge. There we go. That should help us out immensely, because now I can dash twice. Equip an artifact. But we only have a manhole cover, it looks like. 10% chance to double select when selecting water powers. Ooh, okay. Water powers were pretty good. I'm assuming probably based on what you end up getting, it'll probably give you a different artifact.
Outside of this portal insanity, how goes things, guys?
We found this crazy shop where we can get all kinds of cool stuff to help get Father back.
Crazy's right. You should see the crackpot running that place, April. Calls himself the chairman. Dude's like Fright Night with a stinking feather pen.
He's creepy, all right. But Mikey's not kidding about the items he's selling. Definitely things we could use to our advantage.
Yeah, if you don't mind doing all your shopping in a haunted junkyard.
Well, it's not like the four of us can just go to the mall and browse for enhancements, Raph.
Maybe not us, but April could.
Sorry, Raph. I'm more of an online shopper these days.
Up, then Freaky Feather Guy it is.
I mean, nothing's saying they can't online shop too, just it might be a little bit weird having a mailing address be a manhole cover, but I'm sure they've seen worse.
Man, it was so great to see the big guy again.
Yeah, and save him from scales for brains too.
Slash will definitely be a critical asset to have on our side moving forward.
I agree, but he's still got to be careful. So do we. We might have taken down Leatherhead this time, but it sure didn't sound like he planned to stay down.
Why would he, Don? Dude's a glutton for punishment. He gets up again, we'll just give him more of what he wants.
And I presume he's probably going to be our first boss again.
Tag him and bag him.
I'm curious about the
Let me go
hook.
straighten him out.
Oh, it's a multi-target. Interesting. Yeah, sure, I'll give that a
Thought
shot.
I'd say this, but I miss hearing Father's goofy soap operas coming out of his old TV.
Okay, yeah, artifacts and upgrades are universal. I kind of figured, but I wanted to double check. No dialogue from you. Ah, those are stats, okay. Not too worried about stats right now, because they certainly aren't gonna look good at the moment. Off we go then. Let's give this a second shot, and then that'll probably be it for today.
The sewers are easy mode.
All water abilities again, but then again, we were guaranteed that by the manhole cover. Ooh, Torrent increases multi-hit chance by 5%. Yeah, you know what? That sounds like a great idea.
Hurricane Raft.
And there's our double grab. Okay. Then I'll take the basic attack
This
water.
ain't no bubble bath.
I wonder how it looks once you start having multiple basic attack bonuses of different elements. Probably starts to look real weird.
Nice.
Okay, it's a cone in front of me that grabs. Okay. Since just attacking recharges these, I should really be using them a lot more than I was. But all of our bonuses, for the most part being melee range last time, weren't great. I don't really need faster tool recharge, so we'll go ahead and take the money.
This chairman guy wants scrap. Who am I to argue?
Exactly.
Another one.
Definitely ripping through them faster, but that's not a shock out of Raph. Ooh, call upon a meteor storm that lasts 6.5 seconds. Oh, but that would replace the hooks, though. And the hooks are pretty fun. But meteors. Alternatively, max health. The max health would be the smarter play, but meteors.
Flame-broiled foot is on the menu.
Yeah, you can't give me the ability to summon meteors and expect me to turn that down.
Mind your manners. Who else?
Do I take an upgrade or another power? My stuff's pretty good at the moment. But let's make it better. 8 seconds of meteors, huh? Okay, the upgrade rate on Torrential Strike's not as good as I'd hoped. Yeah, we'll take the meteors.
Watch where you're blowing things up. People live down here.
Not for long at the rate this is going. Okay, this is a different mid-boss too, because that thing's actually the mid-boss. Which explains why it didn't just immediately die. There we go. That thing was kind of hard to get at, because it was constantly surrounded by electricity. How about that max health now?
What? No ranch dressing? Defeat the foot.
These meteors are really helpful. Plus or minus when they end up hitting nothing because nothing spawns in quick enough. And this natural crit rate is also pretty good. Yeah, out of these choices I'll take ninja powers. Extra dash charge, throw a shuriken when you dash, or just a 10% dodge chance. So you're telling me I have a 1 in 10 chance of just not getting hit? Or is it 10% on some hidden existing stat? Let's find out.
Just like Sensei intended.
Those aren't the stats I wanted. And these are useless to me at the moment. Looks like I'm not gonna get to know about that stat. Okay. Well, that's fine. Hopefully it's a 1 in 10 I don't get hit, because that's gonna be kind of clutch here, I think.
What am I, some kind of Pied Piper?
Because it seems like they're taking me a little bit more seriously in round 2 here. As these games usually do. They pull their punches in the first run. Could do extra water damage. But since we have a decent crit rate, I feel like a 50% critical hit damage is gonna be great.
Tired of carrying all this scrap around.
New merchandise and fresh fares.
Better have something good this time.
I was gonna say the same thing. 80 health is a little more than I need, but it'll be good enough. And we'll go ahead and buy more coins.
Please do come again.
Well, make sure to put your shop somewhere I can get to. You again, huh?
Must you taunt me?
You're the one picking this fight.
Mm-hmm.
I have no choice, but you use what you've stolen against me. That is not acceptable.
What, this manhole cover?
Disgusting thieves!
Interesting. So I guess I have the manhole cover because I beat Leatherhead then. Huh. Missed. Missed again. You're not gonna win a prize at this rate, buddy. Aww, he had iframes. I was hoping to one-cycle him this time with the amount of damage we can output. No such luck, though. These meteors are really doing a good job of taking care of the riffraff around here. Sounds good, Zen. Appreciate you still hanging around. I'm gonna punch you in the nuts. There we go.
Looks over to me.
I feel sorry for him. He's being tricked by Shredder.
Well, it seems that way. I've never heard of science that allows for retransformation.
Let's go.
I mean, to be fair, I don't think many people have heard of science that allows for transformation in the first place.
Scrap in this pizza.
It would be a little crunchy.
Oh yeah, the docks.
Extra special charge or multi-hit chance or restore 5 health on starting an encounter. So the inspirations seem to come from everyone else. I mean, I do like multi-hit. But I feel like I need the 5 health on starting every encounter. Even though 5 health isn't much, I'm kind of hoping I'll be able to get upgrades for it that'll give me more health per encounter. And either way, the 5 will add up. Wrong way. Just threw that whole thing out a window. The army's not really doing a great job of it either, to be fair. There we go. Let's grab us some Utrom. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, but that replaces... Okay, because anything that has a specific word, basically. Like anything that's involving dash will replace dash. Anything with abilities probably replaces abilities, whereas strike replaces strike. So like Utrom attacks would replace my... Actually no, because that's a chance-based one rather than a this just does that damage. I mean, maybe losing the multi-strike isn't the worst thing in exchange for striking nearby enemies with lightning. Then again, flat upgrading our damage for our abilities isn't a bad idea either. Now we have fire and lightning meteors. At the rate we're going, you probably will. Oh, you can hit them while they're jumping. I actually caught that one on its way across. But increase our max health since that's the only real option we had. Scrap is not going to be that helpful to us in this situation. Because we do have a shop coming up, but I'm not anticipating that much use for it. I am so glad I picked these meteors. Like, it's just been a godsend to have a passive way of dealing with some of the mob that shows up. You really just won't die. God damn. There we go. Increase my dodge chance, do more damage. I'm not sure I trust this 15% dodge, but I kind of need to put points into it before it'll do anything, probably.
Hope you robots are ready for some night swimming.
What? Ah, that's the problem. This thing is our mid-boss. Okay. Real mouser heavy round this time, apparently.
Moving on.
Dealt with. I wasn't so bad a mid-boss. I could get used to bosses like that. Multi-hits deal 24 water damage. Okay, yeah, because that would replace the other one. Interesting. So if it's raining, I do more damage? Oh yeah, when a thunderstorm is present featuring heavy rain and lightning strikes. Is that what it meant when it said lightning has passed? Huh. Let's just go ahead and take the multi-hit bonus, though.
Time to put this junk to good use.
Since we do have something that is giving us more multi-hit, it just makes sense. Whether it'll pay off or not is a whole other question, but...
New merchandise,
you know.
And fresh fares.
Yeah.
Seems worth a shot at the very least. What do you got for me? Neutron rod, which served us pretty well last time, but it would replace our meteors, and I'm not here for that idea. Let's go ahead and... we're not missing that much health. I guess a water power would be the way to go. Ooh, literal splash damage. Sure.
Get ready for Hurricane Wrath!
I wonder if it's a different dialogue for each element.
Until we meet
'Cause it really seems like it. But I'm not certain because we haven't been able to play this long enough to verify that. Now, of course, that line has to come up somewhere.
Out of here!
I keep getting hit by these really slow flying shuriken, and I'm really getting quite upset about it, I'm not gonna lie to you. Just getting real old that it's just like... think, think.
The old Wrath was too.
It's very weird how sometimes our multi-hit targets, and then sometimes it just goes, ah, you wanted to hit the air over there, right? I mean, obviously, max health.
There'll not be any scrap in this pizza.
We're looking a little worse for wear at this point again. It's not ideal. I suspect we're going to be ending in this run right about the same place. Unless I play it real smart with the meteors. And I don't think I'm patient enough for that. Besides, where's the fun in taking the coward's way to victory?
Looks like this veteran mouser needs a vet. Jolt lightning.
It doesn't help when they all pile up like that and I can't tell who's swinging where and what's happening anymore. I could just keep getting more dodge. I feel like I'm like throwing money in a hole right now getting more dodge. Because I don't think we've seen it work yet, have we? But then again, how would I know, I suppose, at the same time? Says he puts points in it again anyway.
Aren't we close to Angel's dad's pub?
Yeah, the Scara Bray. Weird that she ain't patrolling the place with everything going on right now.
Maybe that boat has something to do with it. Who in their right mind would be going on a cruise right now?
Maybe it's not a cruise, Don. Maybe it's an escape.
You think the Foot's hiding Sensei on that old tub, Leo?
Could be. Especially with the Foot so heavily invested in controlling the streets. Come on.
Well, we got further than we did last time, because at least we had that dialogue option.
How exactly are we gonna get back to shore?
How did we even get on this boat in the first place? Genuine question, how the fuck did we get here? We just kind of appeared here. Huh. Well, I guess best not to question it.
Batten down the hatches, boys!
I guess when we can
Chill,
jump like
Mikey.
that.
This isn't the time to be goofing around.
No, this is the time for you to be decimated.
Well, this is a problem.
Stand down, Karai. Our fight's with your grandfather. This doesn't involve you.
As the Shredder's second in command, all his conflicts involve me. You of all people should know that. Leonardo.
My Shredder got his JV squad stinking up the docks and the river anyways. This is Angel's turf.
Your ally, the vigilante who ridiculously calls herself Nobody, no longer holds sway here. The docks in these waters are now under the dominion of Master Shredder. The Foot Clan rules it all. And soon much, much more.
We'll see about that one. Though this is probably not gonna go... Well, never mind. It's gonna go worse than I thought because the demo ends there. Well, that's a shame. Lets it go with all of the dialogue and then cuts you off. Oh, that's rude. That's really rude.
The Foot Clan will rule over all. Your efforts are useless.
Currently, I have to agree. is I physically can't fight her.
Karai's right. It's like we're in a bad dream, Leo. How are we gonna get out of this?
No, she's wrong. And we get through this together. That's how.
Yeah, Mike.
Maybe when the full version comes out.
Gonna have when we spit shine the docks with her and her freak posse.
That's a thing. Well, that's as good a place as any to end, I guess. A little bit disappointing that we got cut off right there, but, well, what can you do? That's just how it be sometimes. I'll go ahead and find us somewhere to be. But first, I do want to check something. Okay, yeah, this comes out on November 6th. And I did forget to do the update the listing thing, so I will just do that. So if anybody wants to wishlist that or anything of that sort, there you go. So either the person I was watching play this got an early copy of a console version, or the consoles got it before we did. I'm not sure. I'm pretty confident I remember the dialogue coming up that that the consoles got it before us, but I'm not certain. I mean, you know what? I could just look it up. It would be easy enough to just look it up. Is this actually gonna give me the information that I want? The answer to that question may surprise you, in that it's sort of. Apparently this came out on Apple Arcade in 2023, and then looks like it released everywhere else July 17th, and now it's coming to PC next month. So a very weirdly staggered release. But hey, it's a thing, I guess. That's how they decided to do it. Maybe it was longer ago than I thought that I saw the bit I saw of this. Then again, time is fucking magical these days, so what do I know? I just need to figure out where we're going now that I've checked that. Which I would love to say that, oh yeah, I was quietly looking during that time, but no, that would be a lie. Is how would I be looking that up and looking through people at the same time? As much as I wish I could be that capable, I'm not. So where are we going to go? It's a very important question. It's also a bad time for my brain to start giving up on me, but this is also why we're leaving now, because I knew who this was coming. I'm gonna give it a quick refresh check to see if anybody else has just now gone on, but I think I know where we're going. Oh wow, a lot more have all started at the same time actually, god damn. But it doesn't look like anything that will compel me away from my choice. Let me just quickly double check that they're not ending soon, and that'll probably work out just fine. No, she's been going for a while, so she's probably actually ending soon. That's probably not a good idea then. things I should have checked before I made that committed decision in my brain. Good job, me. Way to go. As usual. Doing a bang-up job in this regard. I also kind of wanted to send it to one of the people in the new community that I am adjacent to now, but it doesn't look like any of them are up and about at this exact moment, which makes things inconvenient for trying to extend that branch. Oh well, that's fine. That's another one of those. We'll make an opportunity of that when opportunity knocks. This is when I find out that people are on, I'm just not seeing them, or insert other jank nonsense like that. None of that would be a new surprising thing at the end of the day. Now the question is, I need to add the extra filter of people that this will be convenient to explain to. Because they're gonna ask, and it'll be a whole thing. You know what, we'll go ahead and raid Myrrh. I have not had a chance to raid Myrrh yet, because the last time I thought about doing so, she was about to end. So we'll go over there. So, thank you all for taking the time to be here for this less quality batch of demos than last time, but you know, they can't all be winners. They're not all going to be perfect. Let's see. I may or may not do more demos tomorrow. It's going to be a coin flip, because I have a couple multiplayer demos I would like to do, and I do have more demos left, but I'm becoming increasingly concerned about the quality of the remaining pool. So I may just switch us back to finishing Monster Hunter or such. And you as well, Zin. Thank you. For being here the whole way through. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to add other than that. Saturday should be the 7 Days to Die lobby as per usual. If something goes wrong with that, I may pitch the demos to the remainder at the time. We'll see how that ends up playing as well. That will remain the backup option in my mind for that one, more or less. And then Monday we'll be back to regular business, whether we get to the rest of Monster Hunter this week or not. So be good to Myrrh, she is good people, and I will see you all next time. Good night, everybody. Did forget I had a duplicate.